Hey guys, it's Matt from Gaming with Matt and Aaron. However, this is not a game, and there's no Aaron. It's just me watching something. Nope, it's just me, Matt. It's a Gabe Newell thing. So I'm back with episode 2 finally. No more bullshit family stuff. I'm getting a little tired of that. Drama and stress just they're one hell of a combo, but I've been looking forward to this so much. I wanted to see this since like how many days has it been? Too many days. So, without further ado, let's just start this shit. I'm at 0. I want to see this, and I want to see. My suspicion is not my suspicion. No, I don't know the fucking word. I suspect that the guys with the guns and the advanced technology and everything, sort of advanced. The Japanese military, not even military, the defense force, not as advanced. They still have guns, they still have tanks, they still have helicopters. They don't have drones, unfortunately. That'd be too funny. But I still never looked up that damn gun. Oh well. I have a suspicion that I keep saying that they will destroy the guys who are carrying swords and armor that a 38 might pierce. Well, that's a bit of an overstatement, but that you get the point. All right. So without further ado, let's get into this now. Yep. I got wrecked. Big time. Mm-hmm. Imperial capital. Okay. Of course it was. 60%? That was 60. Oh, God. I can't even say that name. You don't Emperor Molt. They don't have an advantage. Armies may revolt and attack the Imperial capital itself. Pretty sure they could easily do that. Yeah. Empire. Shit was 2 days. That was quick. Sorcery. No, it's still not. It's not sorcery. Okay. And that will be your downfall, good sir. It's meant for another word, or not to be trifled with. I'm sorry. No. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Forget I was gonna say anything. Yeah, it will be. Not in your favor. It's gonna be interesting. I really doubt that they will do anything but die. That's their own fault. Whatever. Also, this intro. Bum, 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 bum. The mage. The elf with the harp. The axe is too big. I can barely lift the couch myself. It's embarrassing to compare that. I think that was just a look into the fight upcoming. Did not look good. Light him the fuck up! Generation Kill reference. Axe is too big still. Anime. Wah ha ha wah ha wah ha get painted. Wah ha ha wah ha wah ha ha wah ha wah. Why are they helping? I have a feeling America's gonna step in somewhere and they're gonna make them look like the bad guys. Oh well, that's anime. Ghost in the Shell is a good example of that. I love Ghost in the Shell, sorry. Kings? I forget what kind of really? I saw you in the intro, I think. Was that him? Arnis Hill. Okay. Okay. That don't mean a damn thing. You're smart. So far. Maybe he's because, it's because he's seeing what the hell we can do. Not that the fullest extent that, but never mind. You got dragons, but that don't mean a damn thing. This reminded me a lot of Lord of the Rings. Nandato. They can see you before you even see. Never mind. That's for okay. Yeah, just entered. Artillery. I'm sorry. No. Well, at this point, it might as well be. How'd that go? Probably some over there. There's probably a little bit of. I like Kingdoms. First approximate. Called it. It's futile. Already 40,000. You should. Okay. You just. Oh god, I hit my mic. Okay. Or a flare. He's gonna get shot or blown up. Fucking barbed wire. Poor horse. Really? Oh, okay. I was about to say. It's simple to us, but I can only imagine to them it's like, well, sorcerer, like the guy said. He's gonna try. Wonder if he'll actually land it. Or he's just gonna fail and miss horribly. And so, the self-defense force fought. Not really defending much. Not really much, but never mind. There's our main guy. What the? Wow. Vultures. It wasn't even a battle. It was a slaughter. Holy shit. 20,000. Very, very. Wow. This guy's a dick. You're gonna be next, I feel like. There's a fucking dick. Oh, I saw her from the intro. Oh, it's his daughter. So, a princess. Inya? Then he just gets shot right through the window by a sniper. Here we go, looking like bad guys. I called that shit. You can't. Okay, whatever. I guess that's why I'm the bad American. I'm not gonna. I'm joking. Just call them Pops. So many names. I'm not gonna remember all this. Way to make an impression. But I kind of implied. Oh. Oda Village. You're not gonna make a good impression. I've been out of a fucking bush. Okay, make it. There were fucking dragons flying around. Oh god, that's cringy. Yeah, that's my response. Jeez. I was wondering that. Is it really? Okay. Budget problems. It's kind of true. How the hell they have a map already, though? Oh, is this all the pillaging? I don't think you have the firepower for that. So. Once it sees you, don't shoot at the fucker. Damn lucky. It's a fucking dragon. Oh yeah, that's right. Shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, fine. Okay. That was a little, yeah. .7? The fire's okay. Thought it would. Never mind. That was louder than expected. Yeah, it's because of no damn water. Or you just knocked her right in the fucking head. Oh, it's the ending. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Let's recap, I guess. So, could there be an American conflict here? Could we go in and just wreck? No, we wouldn't do that. We're allies. Even though we're setting up operations in the right. I realize it's Japanese anime, you know. We always look like the bad guys. If you're an American, you always look like the bad guys. That's understandable. Whatever. Who cares? Just it's just nonsense. That's whatever. But what I want to know is how they have a map already. It looked detailed from what I remember. The battle, it wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. I kind of predicted that. Why would it not be? Actually. Um, Another thing that I'm kind of interested. This is really loud. Another thing I'm kind of interested in. Uh, They said they have old standard witches because of budget issues. That makes sense. They're not a full-fledged military. Why they're going in there like alone is beyond me, but I guess we'll find that out. They kind of cat-eared girls and sorcerers called it. Next time on Gate Fire Dragon. Wait, how much does this have? Oh, don't play anymore. Okay. They're talking, if you remember, they were talking in their Humvee, or that's not really classified as a Humvee. I don't know what that is. I'm a little rusty on my military knowledge. They were talking about. One of them was talking about. Oh, I can't remember his name now. There were so many names that I'm trying to like remember in that one little period that I would have had to pause it every time a new thing came up, and I still don't remember. I guess over time I'll remember. But so they were talking about the two. The one guy's like good friend. The hell was his name? They were talking about what they would like to find. When Tommy said they were hoping for sorcerers, cat-eared girls, and stuff. Those girls. Is that foreshadowing, or am I just looking into it too much and overanalyzing? I honestly feel like you can't overanalyze an anime. That being said, from the intro, everything seems to be true from the intro. I usually don't like watching intros. I love the music, though. That's the problem. So it looks like in the intro, it was kind of foreshadowing everything. I don't know what else it foreshadowed. I think once I watch the third episode, it will foreshadow more. Because I'll look into it more. But I probably shouldn't on the second hand. The Emperor's a dick. Like, complete dick. Oh, hey, all these guys died in the other clan type villages. We never sent in any of our forces. Let's just burn the rest of the shit down. They have no soldiers. And that defeats the enemies. Their enemies. Good plan? That doesn't solve the enemy that has capability of just wiping that entire fucking capital off the face of the planet without them even seeing anything. Just saying. Just putting that out there. They have nothing against. They have no advantage. Unless they have, like, mages and shit. Could be a little different. Maybe they could have used those. I don't know. Maybe they're not as common there. Because, when I always think of mages and whatnot, it's always like like in Elder Scrolls games, like Oblivion and Morrowind and shitty Skyrim. Sorry, don't like Skyrim. Or it's any like mystical, fantasy RPG or MMO, whatever, World of Warcraft, all that stuff. So maybe mages are just not as common, and they're just called sorcerers. I don't know the difference, honestly. But maybe they're not as different. That definitely wasn't a person. That was definitely an elf. The ear thing. I mean, the ear thing's kind of, kind of easy to spot. It's not really a. Never mind. The singing was cringy. That part really got me. But the Emperor's a dick, and I feel like that's gonna be his downfall. I feel like as the and self-defense, so JSDF, as they advance forward and put up more of a stronghold, I feel like they're gonna get closer and closer to the Empire. And I don't know what type of government that is. What type of government? What government is that? That's like you have an emperor, but you also have the Senate. They said he's gonna wipe out all the Senate in one, killing two birds with one stone type of thing. What type of? That's not a monarchy. It's not like, what the hell is that called? It's not a patriarchy. I don't even know if that's actually a governmental system. It's I forget what government that is, but at this point he's just trying to make himself everything. So fuck everybody else. Everything for him. And at this point, they're gonna the Tommy and his squad, his third recon squad, are about to fight a fire dragon. And one of their mounted guns fires 12.7, yeah, 12.7 millimeter. I don't know how common that is. Probably more common than I think. Sorry, I had to think about that for a moment. I don't know how common that is. So they are using standard issue, well, not old issued rifles because it's easier to dispose of. At least that's what Tommy said. Um, whether that's the case or not, no, it's the budget issues, I would assume. And I guess they are disposable in a way. They look cool as hell. I've always wanted to. I need to look up the gun now, but I always wanted one of those. Wonder how hard it is to attain though nowadays. I'm kind of like just going through everything that I should not be. I'm covering topics that aren't even part of the actual series. How to defeat a fire dragon. I don't know. I've never fought one, and if I did, I probably would not be here speaking this. The fucking fire dragon. I don't know what fighting a dragon is like. That I would assume. If I had to take a guess, it's either bigger rounds, 20mm and above, anti-tank gun of some type, or some type of RPG of some type. Maybe even a missile launcher. I don't know. I don't know what they're carrying on them besides the HMGs. All in all, I think the Emperor's whole. Sorry, I'm looking at time. I think the Emperor's whole thing was from the very beginning at the start of this episode was to wipe out everyone. Was hoping that the enemy, which is JSDF, I have to keep thinking about that acronym, was to wipe out all of the surrounding clans. I guess they have the clans and you have the main empire. I forget what that's called. It reminds me a lot of Lord of the Rings, but I guess that was his objective from the very beginning. Now looking back on it, and that's why he was like, "Oh, we'll fight," and then he never sent any of his own troops, and now he can just kind of take everything else for himself. Like I said, he's kind of a dick. And then isn't he sending his daughter out there? It's like a something like I don't know. I thought that. I think that's if that was the case, then he's still a dick. But I mean, he's even. I don't know what's worse than a dick. I'm not gonna say the C word, because that's special for very specific people. He's just a total dick now, total and utter just chode. So, I don't know. The next episode would be a fire-breathing dragon. Fire dragon, I just said. Obviously, it's a fucking fire-breathing dragon. And at least I haven't been up too long now. And I got to actually fully watch that. It was glorious. You know, death is one thing, but it's fictional death. And I've always liked to see, like, old time knights, excuse me, versus modern military, because it's just so funny. They called it sorcery, and in their eyes it is sorcery, but just called technology. That's the difference. It's technology. So, without further ado, that was my reaction and recap. Hopefully, I covered more on this. Hopefully, everything was a lot smoother. Hopefully, everything was a lot better. Hopefully, there's no copyright issues, so I can show more on the screen. Because that's what I had an issue with. That's why I blocked everything out. I think it was not only from the intro music, but I think it had something to do with music in the actual OSTs, the original soundtrack. You know, whatever, all the different types of music in there. Otherwise, it's a boss intro, boss second episode. I might even do the third episode right after this one. I don't know. Depends. Other than that, I don't want this video to get too long, because even with a very decent computer like mine that I have, Adobe Premiere tends to take a decent amount of time. 15-ish minutes is not a lot of time, but I don't like to use my computer during that time because I want full resources. Anyways, I'm rambling on about stupid shit. That was my reaction and recap. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Even if there's not a lot of views on it, I don't care. I don't care. If you want to subscribe, go right ahead. If you don't do it. If you want to like the video, be my guest. If you want to dislike it, be my guest. Favoriting, I don't see. I guess if you really wanted to favor this, go right ahead. But I don't see the reason. But that's it. My reaction and recap. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to bring up, but I don't think so. So that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction of this. There possibly mouth getting dry. 1 second. Like I said, was saying. Sorry, my mouth got dry. Might do more battle right. It's a lovely game. It really is. It's a quite enjoyable game, to say the least. I don't know about any other games. I'm not into it. I'm not into Ghost Recon Wildlands, but then at the same time, I don't like to. I don't really want to record that because it just seems boring. That's me. That's personally me, but it doesn't. It's very fun to play. It doesn't look fun to watch. In my opinion, it doesn't look fun to watch. Games where you could be like, that's kind of no. I was about to contradict myself. That's all. Thank you guys for watching my reaction, and I'll see you on the next one, or see you on the next video.